My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you is not ordinary, and it is not something that was ever meant to reach your ears. In the silence of nights when the world was sleeping, secrets were buried deep, and one of them carries your name written upon it. This is about your father, and the truth he left behind, about a bank account hidden away, locked in silence, and shielded from your sight. The story begins with whispers you never heard but were always present, buried beneath the weight of family walls. A truth covered in dust, sealed in vaults, waiting for the right time to surface. That time is now, and you are standing at the edge of it, trembling without even realizing why. There is a strange pull around you tonight, as though the air itself knows something has shifted. You may have felt it in the heaviness pressing on your chest or in the way silence seems too loud when you're alone. It is no coincidence, because the secret your father left behind has decided it can no longer hide. And when you hear this, you will understand why everything around you suddenly feels different. The key is already in your hand, though you do not yet see it. The truth is unfolding, and once it begins, there will be no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your father was not only a man of discipline and care, but also a man who carried burdens you were never told. Behind his quiet face and steady hands, he hid a decision that was made long before his final breath. A decision meant for you, even if he never spoke it aloud. The account he left behind was not just filled with numbers. It was filled with his intention, his sacrifice, and his unspoken words. He knew that one day you would be strong enough to carry this truth, but he also knew that revealing it too soon would bring danger to your path. This is why you were never told. This is why documents were hidden, and papers were burned, and conversations were cut short whenever you walked into the room. Because the bank account was more than money, it was a legacy meant only for the right moment. And that moment has arrived. The shadows that tried to keep it from you are already trembling, for they know that no wall can stand against destiny when its time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The account sits quietly in a place you cannot yet see with your eyes but can feel with your spirit. It is tied to memories, to keys that were misplaced on purpose, and to signatures that carry meaning beyond ink. Every single detail around it was designed to protect you until you were ready. Think back, have you noticed certain envelopes left untouched? A drawer that your father never allowed you near? The silence when his friends mentioned his visits to the bank? These were not accidents. These were pieces of the puzzle, and every one of them was pointing you here. The truth is layered, like doors opening one after the other. Each door will reveal something you thought you knew but didn't. And when you reach the final one, you will see not only wealth but also a message your father carved into the silence of his absence. He wanted you to know this when your heart was steady, when your shoulders could bear the weight, when your steps were no longer uncertain. And that is why you are here now, facing what he left, trembling but ready. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this message was not meant to remain hidden any longer. The hand of heaven is pulling the curtain away, showing you what eyes have tried to keep blind. The bank account is real, the truth is alive, and the time to face it has come. But be careful, because what holds the account is not just a ledger. It holds whispers of betrayal, shadows of those who never wanted you to know, and the evidence of loyalty that only your father understood. That is why the silence has always been heavy, it carried this weight for too long. When you finally touch this truth, it will not just change your days. It will rearrange your nights, it will shift the ground beneath you, and it will make you see people differently. Some will no longer appear the same, because their masks were tied to the secret of this account. And yet, in the center of this storm, you will stand with clarity. Because what is yours cannot be taken, and what was hidden cannot remain buried once destiny decides to uncover it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The room around you may feel ordinary, yet there is a presence pressing against your spirit. It is as though unseen eyes are watching, waiting for the moment you finally connect the pieces. That pressure is not fear, it is the truth calling to you from the silence. Your Father's love did not die with him. It lingers in traces you can still feel when you close your eyes and recall his voice. That love guided his hand when he built a future for you in the shadows of secrecy. He was not careless, he was deliberate. Every document locked away, every visit concealed, every phone call made in hushed tones was part of his careful plan. He wanted to leave you more than just words, he wanted to leave you proof. And that proof is sitting in a bank account you were never meant to find until now. A vault of numbers, yes, but also of meaning and inheritance that goes beyond the world's understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There were people around him who tried to interfere. People who wanted to twist his choices, to erase your name from what he prepared. But your Father guarded his secret fiercely, like a lion protecting its cub. He left traces, hidden in plain sight, waiting for your eyes to awaken. It may have been an old letter tucked inside a book, a photograph with a strange code, or a key left in the wrong drawer on purpose. These were not random, they were instructions. The account carries not just value but also memory. It holds the weight of sacrifices he made, choices he never explained, and tears he never let you see. That account is not just money, it is his last conversation with you. And now, that conversation is opening itself to you like a sealed envelope torn apart by time. What was locked away can no longer stay silent, because your spirit is demanding its truth. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your Father was wise enough to know danger follows inheritance. That is why he hid the truth. That is why he smiled silently when you asked questions he couldn't answer. He trusted time to protect you until you were strong enough to face it. He trusted heaven to guide you to the right moment. And now, that moment has reached your doorstep. The account lies in a place of shadows, but shadows cannot stop light forever. The day has come for you to walk forward, even if fear makes your hands tremble. For the truth will not wait any longer. This inheritance is more than wealth, it is destiny. And destiny does not whisper without reason. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore this revelation, for it was placed before you with intention. The hidden account is part of your bloodline, woven into your name, carried through the hands of heaven itself. It is not a coincidence you are hearing this now. The numbers will reveal themselves to you in unexpected ways. An account number may show up in dreams, or documents may resurface where you thought they were lost. Watch carefully, because heaven uses unusual signs when destiny is near. But know this, not everyone around you wants you to discover it. Some have lived comfortably while you remained in the dark, and the moment light touches the secret, their comfort will shatter. This is why resistance will rise as you move closer. Yet you must not stop. The inheritance is marked for you, and nothing can erase your name from it. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The silence you feel tonight is not empty, it is filled with the voice of your Father, carried through hidden threads. You may sense His presence near you, as though He is watching to see if you are ready. That is because He knows the secret cannot stay in shadows much longer. The account is more than a gift, it is a shield. It was designed to protect you, to carry you through storms that He knew would come. He left it for the moment when the world would try to shake you, but you would rise stronger than ever. The truth about it has been kept from you not because you were forgotten, but because you were chosen. Chosen to carry the legacy forward, chosen to awaken at this time, chosen to receive what others could never touch. That is why the secret is unveiling itself now. The weight you feel pressing down on your chest is not fear, it is destiny calling your spirit forward. You are standing at the edge of discovery, and the truth is trembling behind the locked door, waiting to be opened. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You may remember moments that never made sense before. The locked drawer, the missing papers, the conversations that ended as soon as you walked in, all of them were connected to this. They were signals hidden in your everyday life, waiting for you to notice. Your Father was wise, but He was also cautious. He knew the danger of leaving too much in the open, so He sealed the truth beneath layers of silence. Yet silence was never meant to last forever, it was meant to keep the treasure safe until you were ready. And now you are ready, even if your hands tremble at the thought. The inheritance of this account is rising to the surface, and no shadow can push it back. It has chosen you, and it will not let you go. The voices that doubted you will soon fall silent, because destiny is louder than doubt. And destiny is standing right in front of you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The account carries numbers, yes, but it also carries messages. Messages your Father wanted you to discover, each digit tied to memory, each code tied to meaning. It was not just about money, it was about trust. He trusted you more than you realized. He believed you would rise to see this moment, even when you doubted yourself. His confidence was hidden in those numbers, and soon, you will understand what they mean. Do not be surprised if dreams begin to show you keys, names, or strange symbols. These are not accidents, they are confirmations. Your Father's love has found ways to guide you even beyond the veil of time. And you must stay awake, because when the signs appear, you cannot afford to miss them. They will be the map leading you straight to the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, Heaven itself guarded this account until now. The vault of destiny was locked not just by banks, but by divine timing. That is why you are hearing this message today. It could not be delivered before this exact moment. But beware, those who benefited from your silence will not remain quiet when truth breaks open. They will try to twist the story, to convince you it does not belong to you, to shake your spirit with lies. Do not listen, for the truth is older than their schemes. You were marked by your Father's decision. The account has your name written across it like an invisible signature. No one can erase what heaven has confirmed. And the moment you step into it, your life will shift forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The wind around you feels heavier than usual, as though even the air knows it carries a message. That heaviness is not random, it is the pull of a secret that refuses to stay buried. You can sense it pressing closer with each passing moment. This truth will not be found in ordinary papers or simple conversations. It is sealed in hidden places, locked away from the careless and the greedy. Only eyes awakened by destiny can see the path leading to it. Your Father designed it this way for a reason. He knew the world would not be kind, that vultures would circle, waiting to take what was never theirs. So he built walls around the account, walls only you could one day pass through. Now those walls are trembling. They are no longer strong enough to contain what belongs to you, and the cracks are widening with every heartbeat. The truth is leaking through, and soon, it will pour out in full. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You may recall strange silences in your childhood. The way his friends would exchange quick glances when money was mentioned, or the way your father would leave suddenly to take care of business. These were fragments of the story you are finally piecing together. The account was his shield against a storm he knew was coming. It was not meant to spoil you, it was meant to sustain you. His silence was protection, not abandonment. He wanted you to live without the burden of knowing until the right time. That time has now arrived. The burden is no longer heavy, it has transformed into a gift meant to empower you. The truth is alive. And it is already walking toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The bank account holds numbers that may look cold to others, but to you, they are alive. They are breathing with your Father's love, His sacrifices, and His final intentions. They are carrying the words He never spoke. You may feel chills when you hear certain names or see certain documents. This is not fear, it is recognition. Your spirit knows the truth before your eyes can see it. He left instructions scattered, but you must pay attention. A box in the attic, a drawer in the study, an old notebook that seems ordinary, within them, the trail still waits. Each piece is a map leading to what He prepared. Follow these signs with courage, because the more you search, the more heaven will reveal. The closer you get, the stronger the confirmations will become. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, Heaven chose this time for the unveiling. The hidden cannot remain hidden when destiny demands light. What is unfolding now is not an accident, it was written long ago. But remember, the moment light touches what was hidden, shadows will try to interfere. They may come as doubt in your own mind, or as people around you whispering lies. You must hold your spirit steady. Your Father trusted heaven with this plan. And heaven has delivered it to you at the precise second it was meant to arrive. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. You are standing in the doorway of truth. Step through it, and everything will change. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The silence of the night feels different when you carry a truth this heavy. Every sound seems sharper, every shadow feels alive, as though the world itself is aware of what is being revealed to you. This is not your imagination, it is your spirit recognizing destiny. Your Father's plan was never small. He thought beyond his years, beyond his own life, and placed a secret that would reach you in this exact moment. That is why the weight of this truth feels both terrifying and comforting at once. The account carries not only wealth, but also proof that you were never forgotten. He left behind something that tied his bloodline to your future. And now that tie is pulling you with invisible strength. You will soon understand why certain memories never left your mind. They were fragments of a larger story, guiding you to the very secret you are uncovering now. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. The truth is alive and restless. It has waited patiently in silence, but now it demands your attention. It is knocking on the doors of your heart, refusing to stay quiet any longer. Your father's decision was not without risk. He knew revealing the account too early would create storms you were not ready to face. So he carried the weight of silence, even when it tore him apart inside. This was his way of shielding you. He chose to carry the burden so you could one day receive the blessing without fear. That day is here, and the burden is finally passing from his shoulders to yours. The moment you accept it, your life will never be the same again. Type Amen to get Blessing 2121. The bank account itself is not just a balance on paper, it is a doorway. A doorway into the truth he wanted you to know but could not say aloud. And the moment you step through it, secrets will unravel one after another. Some will celebrate when you discover it, while others will panic. Their panic will expose their true faces, because they were always afraid of you reaching this truth. Watch carefully, those who tremble are the ones who try to keep it from you. Your father predicted this. That is why he placed hidden locks only you could open. It was not to confuse you, it was to protect you. And now, heaven has aligned every detail so the locks begin to fall away in your hands. Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. Archangel Michael says, the silence that once hid this truth has expired. The account is being brought into your awareness because you are ready to see, ready to receive, ready to walk into the inheritance of your name. This is your moment. The papers will show themselves, the numbers will align, and the weight of his decision will land directly in your path. You cannot run from it, it was written for you long before you were aware. But as this light rises, shadows will try to cloud it. They will come as distractions, arguments, false opportunities, even people pretending to help. Do not be deceived, your father prepared this for you alone. And no power on earth can erase what heaven has confirmed. Type Amen to get Blessing 2323.